Good afternoon, guys. So welcome back into my channel. So in this lab, we're gonna learn how to do inter-VLAN routing challenge addressing table. So we're gonna learn how to do inter-VLAN routing challenge. So there go the addressing table. So this lab is strictly for a CCNP student. So if you study to take your CCNP Encor exam or any thing that's got to do with the level that's higher than CCNA. So you can see it says that in this scenario, in this activity, you will demonstrate and reinforce your ability to implement inter-VLAN routing, including configuring IP addresses, VLAN trunking, and sub interfaces. So instruction, configure the device to meet the following requirements. Assign IP addresses to router 1 and switch 1 based on the addressing table. Configure the default gateway on switch 1. Create, name, and assign VLAN on switch 1 based on the VLAN and port assignments table. Says port should be in access mode. Your VLAN name should match the name in the table exactly. All ports that are not assigned to a VLAN should be disabled. Configure inter-VLAN routing on router 1 based on the addressing table. Verify the connectivity in router 1 and switch 1, and all the PCs should be able to ping each other and the server. So let's not waste time. Let's go ahead and pull up packet tracer. So we already have this topology. So let's just go ahead and start doing our things. So let's pause switch 1. How about we go ahead and just make this lab a little bit bigger so we can see. Zoom. So hold on. Okay. So bingo switch. Let's see if we have multiple here. Okay, so we good. Let's make this bigger. Okay, so enable conf t, and then we're gonna do interface. Let's do int. Hold up. Do show IP and BR. So we deal with fast Ethernet. Okay, so we could do int VLAN 99. So that's what we were told, right? Let's check the addressing table to make sure. So he says, yep, switch 1 is VLAN 99. And this IP address. So we good. Let's go back. Let's pull that again. Make it bigger. And the IP address says IP add 172.17.99.10, right? And the IP and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. And then what we have is no shutdown. And then we could do IP default. We could do IP default. IP default gateway. IP default gateway is 172.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168.168. IP default gateway. So we're gonna have IP default gateway is 172.17.99. 172.17.99.1. Right? So go 172.17.99.1. Right? Now, note, so then we could make another VLAN, VLAN 10. Oh, sorry. So VLAN 10, and we can name it faculty staff. So name faculty / staff. And then we can have another VLAN. We're gonna name this as VLAN. Oh no, we should exit from this VLAN. So it says VLAN. Oh, we could say like VLAN 20. And then we could name this VLAN students, right? And then we're gonna make VLAN guest by default. Now let's exit out, exit, oh, exit. We do VLAN 88, and this VLAN is gonna be for guest, and default. So, sorry, let's put the name on the VLAN. All right, so now we could make a native VLAN, VLAN 99. So VLAN 10 is faculty, VLAN 20 is students, VLAN 30 is guests. So VLAN 30 should be guests. So let's go back to VLAN 30. Let's go back to VLAN 30, right? And call this guests. Oh, sorry. So VLAN name. So VLAN 30 is guest. And then VLAN 88 is native VLAN. So VLAN 88 name is native, right? So now we're gonna make VLAN 99 name management. So VLAN 99 say no VLAN 99. Okay, so now we say VLAN 99 name management. Okay, so now let's configure the interfaces for each VLAN. So we could say and fast, oh, let's X out one step, X, you could say interface fast Ethernet 0 to 11 to 17. Let's do show IP and BR. To show IP and BR. Okay, I'm good. So now we could say up owl. So with this, we could do that and this little space, and then why is this command doesn't work? Interface fast Ethernet 0/11 to 17. Oh, we forget the range. So it's a range command. Fast Ethernet. So NFSs. So it should be, the command should be interface range. So it's interface range. Let's do range, guys. So it's up. Come on with this typo. So 17. Let's go ahead and make this range. No problem. Range and switch port access, switch port mode access, switch port mode access, and then we could do switch port access VLAN, switch port access VLAN 10. Now let's do the same for from range 18 to 24. From range 18 to 24, right? So we could do switch port access, switch port mode access, and then we could we could do switch port access VLAN and make this 20, right? Now, let's continue the same for VLAN 30 and 88. So we could say NFS ranges from 6 to 10, from 6 to 10, switch port mode access, and then switch port mode VLAN. That's for VLAN 30. Right? Now let's do switch port mode access, switch port mode VLAN 30. So now let's do at gig. Let's see something. Let's do show IP and BR. So there's no, okay, so there's a gigabit, here. So yeah, we good. We could do conf t and see if it's take it up. Okay, we could do add gig. Okay, add gig 0, 1, 0/1. Now we're gonna configure this port as a trunk port, right? We're gonna do switch port mode access, we're gonna do switch port mode chunk, right? Then we could do switch port chunk, native VLAN 88, right? Now we could do interface. We could do interface range. We could do interface range. So F0/1 to that's 1 to 5, comma G/G0/2. And we could do no shutdown. No shutdown. All right. And let's end it. Says show and VLAN. So you could search show and VLAN. Show VLAN interface. G. Show after something. To show interface colors. All right, so I'm not sure why it doesn't take this command, but let's see something. Oh, VLAN BR. Okay. So now you could see all the configuration that we've done in there. So now let's go ahead and do the configuration on the router. Okay. It says and conf t. Now, go ahead and finish the configuration on the router. Okay. We could say do show IP and beyond. Okay. So we could do, okay. So we could do and gigabit and gig 0 to 1, no shutdown. No shutdown, right? We could do and we could do and I'll call you right back. We could do and we could do and we could do NFS gigabit. Let's X out one more. We do and gig 1.10. All right, so the mistake we make is this 0/1.10, and then we could do encapsulation dot 1Q10, right? And then we could do IP address is 172.17.10.1, and the subnet mask is 255.255.25, sorry, that 255 dot, sorry guys, so 255.255.255.co, right? 255.0. Okay, now we could do the same for NFS gig the 1.20. So same here, give it an IP 172.17.20, change this here 20, and now make it for that 32. So let's make this that 30, then change this IP, make this 30, make this 30, and then we do NFS that 188. We can do here now encapsulation 1Q88 native, right? So we're gonna give it an IP address to the IP address at 88, right? At 88. Now we're gonna do this for VLAN 99 too as well. 99. Let's do encapsulation for VLAN 99. Encapsulation down Q99. Now what we got? Encapsulation that one Q99 and give it an IP address. Make this 99 instead of 88. Then, so that's pretty much. So say if we do show, let's do show IP and BR. So there go all the configuration that we've done, guys. So this pretty much all that we had to do in this lab. So in this lab, you learn how to make inter-VLAN wiring. So inter-VLAN wiring is the ability to route or send traffic between VLANs that are normally blocked by default. So switches and VLAN works at the MAC address layer 2 traffic can be routed between VLANs at layer 2 based on MAC addresses. So the reason that we use VLAN routing, you can use VLAN routing to allow more or one physical port to reside on the same subnet to span a VLAN over multiple physical network or to provide additional segmentation or security. So if you need more knowledge and understanding about VLAN routing, you could always reach out to us and I will be more than happy to assist you to any help that you may need pertaining VLAN routing. Like I said again, guys, this lab is strictly restricted to students who are study, who want to become a CCNP Encor. If you already passed the level of a CCNA, you could follow on this lab. And if you study to take your CCNP Encor, that lab here is for you. So again, thank you for following along with me. I appreciate you was here. Thank you. I'll see you in the next lab. Stay tuned.